So here's the review on High Boost's cell phone signal booster. Now I'm using the 4G LTE from T-Mobile, and I ended up making a custom bracket for this purpose, and I did paint the plastic portion of the antenna with the Plasti Dip just because I live in the New England area and we have a lot of salt that's on the road, and just for protection purpose I wanted to make sure that it doesn't corrode right away and has some longevity. Now I don't have it permanently installed as far as routing the cable, so I have it sandwiched between the doors, which hasn't been an issue. Now I basically have it underneath my driver's side seat, and I just made sure that I'm not gonna get into the whole in-depth review about this product in general, but we have a lot of dead spots, so I wanted to go to this one location and test it out before I start zip tying the cables and make the cabling look nicer. But in that case, just wanted to show you from this location that has a really weak cell phone signal. So here I'm at this location where I almost always have no signal to a very erratic and slow signal. Now, fortunately, this is the area that I stopped by, and the building does have a Wi-Fi, so I can connect to it as a guest, which I don't generally do unless it's absolutely necessary. So right now it's at -117, very close to the -120 range, where basically the signal, now as you can see, it's in almost the red range. The signal is pretty much dead. I can probably make a phone call, but the signal is low, so I would have to go out in the open. So the antenna is right here. Now, according to the manufacturer's manual, it says to basically attach it on the driver's side seat on the side, but I wanted to see what sort of difference it would make just by letting it sit there. I don't have it connected. Here's the power cord, and I'm basically going to connect it, but before I do that, I want to show you guys what the signal is like. So let's do a speed test. The download speed might be okay, but it's usually the upload speed that typically suffers. So the download speed is not terrible. So 8.35 average. The upload speed is just terrible, basically. Alright, so with the antenna connected, here's the download speed, which is definitely a little better. It was 8 megabits per second, so it doubled with the download speed. Now, upload speed was 0.2, and even though it's maybe double at I'm sorry, 0.5 to 0.6, we'll see what the average says. It's almost 1 megabits per second. So it might not seem like much for the upload speed, but if you're trying to get on the internet, and especially with the download speed, now that it actually doubled, you're gonna notice a huge difference. I mean, 20 decibel and sometimes 25, 30, that is a huge increase in signal. So now I'm at -91, and what I'm going to do is now I'm going to disconnect this. So I mean, almost instantly dropped about -20 or 20 decibels. And you can even see the LTE signal bars that show I did lose signal. So again, this is the type of product that is very hard to find information on. So it's one of the reasons why I wanted to make something like this and show you guys that whether these products do work or not. Now, granted, it is not cheap by any means, but these products are made well, and I religiously use them because for one, I drive a lot, and for emergency purposes I need the signal to make actual emergency phone calls and have internet data if I want to know the location on the map, and just trying to get any information. And nowadays it's just crucial to have that signal. So Again, from negative 115, I'm going to plug the power back in. And there you go. Instantly gain about 20 decibels. And of course, my messenger, it just starts to pour in. So definitely consider these products when you want a good signal range. And yes, in some ways, this antenna is sort of hideous. But in other ways, if you want signal, well, at the end of the day, who cares, right? So definitely check out this product. It's been working great for me. Wow, negative 74. And yeah, it's definitely going to help you get the signal you need and the internet speed that you want. And of course, in an emergency, you're going to have connection.